You were in the car not even less than 3 minutes and you got hit by a motherfucking car. When someone tells you who they are, believe it. Don't just walk away from a red flag just because you want it to be green. What's up, besties? Welcome back to my channel.
Boy, now you make me float, float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, dope. 'Cause you
Don't mind the fan in the background. It is so hot. This weather change is like blowing me lately. And don't mind the smoke detector, please. Anyways, today's video I wanted to do a little updated makeup tutorial while I talk about chismet. Everything that happened with my car, my case that I have going on. If some of you don't know, I do not have my car anymore, and that is due to there's a whole lot of shit. I'm not currently talking to my cousin anymore, her family, and disclaimer, I'm not making this video to bash her or anybody. I am just making this video to do an update on my life and what happened and give my side of the story. And I'm literally just making this video so you guys know what really happened, why I don't drive my car anymore, why I don't have any car vlogs, make any more car videos. A lot of people on my social media like wanted me to do this story time super bad. They really wanted me to do a whole story about what happened with my cousin and my car and everything that happened. So for the sake of this video, I will not be using her real name. I will be calling her a different name. Let's get on to the video while I do my makeup and show you guys. First off, first, make sure you wash that face because you want to always start with a clean face whenever you do your makeup. I'll be back when I wash my face. Okay, so I don't even know when to start. The sun is setting, so I am so sorry if the lighting changes throughout this video. To start off the story, this was last year, in the beginning of the year. So I got my car in January. I moved out. Long story. Okay, this was all fresh. My cousin was in jail. Boom, she got out of jail, but she was still on an ankle. And I still remember this because when I did get my car, when I did move out, I helped her do everything. I took her to all the places she needed to go, no questions asked, never asked for anything. I always did everything for her. I always showed up for her whenever she needed me. I was always there. Boom, I was there. If she needed to go somewhere, I was there. If she needed me to be there, I was there. If she needed me to get something for her, I was there. I was there to take her to the courthouse to get her ankle off. I was there to pick her up from the group home she was staying at so she could leave. Like, I did everything for her. Anyways, when I moved out, it was just me and her. And to give a little backstory, this is my cousin. We've been close since babies. Like, she was like my best friend. Like, we were best friends. She would sneak in my house. I would always come see her. We were close. She was my only friend. She's literally been there throughout every single bad thing in my life, and if I could count on anybody, it was her. And she would always slide through for me. She would always slide through for me. Me and her were really close, but we're definitely opposites for sure. She's very extroverted. I am very introverted type. Even though we were close, we were the total exact opposites. She loved to party, I loved to stay inside, be a homebody, and just do me. She would always try to get me to go out with her parties, and she would make fun of me because I never wanted to do none of those things. She always tried to convince me to go out with her. I never wanted to. That's just not my cup of tea. Like, I'd rather be at home where it's safe, where I know nothing can happen, where I know I can't be taken advantage of, where no fucking crazy ass shit can happen, like fights, shootouts. Like, I'm not with any of that. And she would always call me green as fuck, square as fuck. Like, I don't know, it was just a lot of comments she would call me here and there. That's something to keep in mind. She was always the party type of person, and I was never the type. But anyways, back to the story. When I moved out, me and her would always be together. I would always want to be with her because I would rather be with her than to go back home, which is here. I had a lot of problems at home. I'm not gonna get into that, but I was always with her. We were literally living in my car together. Long story short, I would be the ride. I would be the one taking her to everything. Even if she had a friend with her, I would take her friend to places she needed to go. Never expected anything, never got anything. Not that I can't take her friend places, but it's like, bitch, you know that I'm struggling right now. Like, what are you doing? Let's call my cousin, I don't know what to call her. A driving ass bitch. No, I'm kidding. Let's just call her Jessica. Jessica had this friend she would call cousin. Jessica would lie about a lot of things, a lot of little ass things. She is a pathological liar. She lies. And I know that because she said that herself. She said that herself. She told me that she is just a practical, logical liar. When someone tells you what they are, believe them. That's just one thing I noticed. Whenever she was like around girls, well, her friends, she would just be lying about like little shit, like her age, stuff you shouldn't even be lying about. Like, girl, be authentic. What is you doing? She would always have this friend that I would always pick up, and we would always hang out. She would call her cousin. They're not cousins. Bitch, I'm your cousin. She would always call her cousin. We would hang out, and her friend that she would call cousin had a baby, has a baby. And I literally took in her friend and her baby. Like, her baby's shit was all in my car. Her fucking car seat was in my car. I let them sleep in my car. Like, it was just giving bum ass shit. Like, it was just giving bum. Anyways, I never complained. The weird thing is, this is a time where I was doing a lot of bad stuff. I would smoke. I would always be the one supplying the weed, supplying the woods, supplying everything, and they never had anything to give. I wanted her friend to, you know, supply the woods one time. Like, girl, you can't spend like a couple fucking $3 on some wood. Like, I'm already applying the woods, I mean the tree. And she just wanted to make a big deal, and my cousin was just defending her. Like, bitch, every time I'm always applying everything for us, and you can't spend a couple $3. I mean, it's just little shit like that. Every time she would just never defend me. One thing to know about my cousin, she was always in and out of jail. She's the troublemaker type. Hence why I said we are the exact opposites. Yeah, it was just already a lot of tension afterwards. Long story short, her friend wanted to go to this party, and my cousin was like, yeah, let's go, da da da. Oh my god, I look crazy. I'm so sorry, y'all. And I was like, okay, but it's crazy because every time they wanted to go somewhere, it's like they expected me to just get up and just go take them. Then again, like, I did, like, you know, let myself be in that position. It's like they just already expect all that of me. We get in my car and we drive. So there's another thing you should know. Like, I'm a new driver, and ever since I moved out, I haven't been able to get the sleep that I needed. I was literally not ever sleeping. Like, I would always be up with my cousin, just driving. So on the way there, we were on the freeway. I fell asleep for a second, literally a second, okay? And it's not like I was going fast and I fell asleep. No, we were in traffic. And I remember I fell asleep. Like, I closed my eyes for like 1 second. And then when I opened my eyes, boom, the car in front of me brake checked me. My car tapped him. So it wasn't no big ass crash. I didn't leave a big dent on that car, is what I'm saying. I wanted to pull over. Do the right thing, but my cousin and her friend in the back talking about, no, leave. Like, you got bottles in the car, you're gonna get arrested. All yapping in my ear. And mind you, I was naive. I was a new driver. I didn't know shit about the road. Like, I don't want nothing to do with the police, so I just did whatever the fuck they told me to do because I didn't want to get arrested. Like, we did have bottles, but those weren't my bottles. And one thing you should know, I'm not a drinker. Those were their bottles. They were just telling me, leave. Cops are gonna get you. Like, you know, like, scaring me and type shit. Like, so anyways, the car that I hit wanted me to pull over, so they ended up following me. We were right by an exit, and like, I didn't have no space to exit, but they were like really telling me to fucking exit, so I literally had to make my own way to exit, and all the cars were honking like hella mad because I was literally trying to make my own way to fucking exit, which is so fucking, who fucking does that? I exit, the car that I hit still following me, mind you. Another thing, I'm not here to say, oh, they're all in the wrong. I'm not in the wrong at all. I can admit I am in the wrong for letting them get into my head and listening to them. But anyways, I exit the freeway, we drive, and I hit a stoplight. The car is still driving, trying to find my car, but they can clearly see my car. My car is fucking burgundy red. My cousin's friend in the back is talking about, switch seats with me, you can't drive, da-da-da. Listen, when I say this, she told me I can't drive. Told me to switch seats with her, and my cousin agreed. She was like, switch seats with her, cousin, you can't drive. This is where I knew switching seats at a stoplight is illegal. My dumbass did it. I switched seats hella fast at the stoplight. She went in my front seat, I went in the back seat. My cousin is in the passenger. Her friend was in the back seat. I switched seats with her, so now I'm in the back seat. This bitch, she did a U-turn at the red light, and then she turned into this McDonald's, and then there was this liquor store across from the McDonald's. She kept going straight after passing the McDonald's and the liquor store, and this bitch decided to do a U-turn, which she claims she thought she could U-turn. There is no stop sign there. She just decided to do a fucking U-turn. And when she did a U-turn, there was a car behind us. Boom, that car T-boned my front door. My cousin's friend was like, oh my god, they're trying to kill me. Da-da-da. She sped off. She sped off in my car. That car that T-boned us had a baby in it. Yes, They had a baby in it, and that car was like a group of people that were our age, 20s, and they were following the car because my cousin's friend decided to take off in my car doing GTA 6 type shit. She sped off in my car on the freeway, driving so fucking fast. Like, I literally thought I was gonna die because of how this bitch was driving. And mind you, before she hit that fucking car, did a stupid ass U-turn. She was talking about, oh, I can't fucking drive. Bitch, you were in the car not even less than 3 minutes and you got hit by a motherfucking car. Like, what? Okay, anyways. That car that T-boned us with baby in it, everyone was fine in that car. Let me just tell you guys that now. That car was chasing after us. They wanted her to pull over. She didn't want to pull over. So she was driving, trying to get away for a good 20 minutes. We were on the fucking regular streets. She was over here making her own lanes. Mind you, it's a 2-lane. She went and made her own 3rd lane on the very fucking side. And it was a red light. So obviously we had to stop. And then the people in that car got out the car. Literally got on top of my car and just started like, get out the car. Da, 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 get out the car. I'm a bitch, I fucking ass. Da, 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 da. Pull over. Like, pull over. And she didn't want to pull over. And the light turned green. And she was like, my friend's cousin was like, they really think I'm gonna get out the car? And she zoomed. The person on top of my car was fine. She didn't fucking literally zoom off. She just kept driving until that person slid off my car. That person was fine. She was still driving hella crazy. Long story short, we eventually ended up losing them. Well, she ended up losing them. We drove back to my cousin's friend's apartment complex. Well, it wasn't her apartment complex. It was like her aunt, I think. I don't know. At this point, the cops wanted me. The cops already got my license plate because of the first car that I hit. And then as soon as she got into my driver's seat, she hit another driver. This time, the cops already wanted me, are looking for me. The cops at this point went to my house, which where my dad lives. And they knocked on my dad's door. This is when we were at the apartment complex, thinking about what the fuck we're gonna do. I'm over here like not fucking with it. Like, my cousin's over here telling me to lie. First of all, my cousin told me to lie for her friend and say that I'm the one that hit that car because she has a baby. Like, my life has no value just because I don't got a baby. She was over here asking me to lie for her friend and say I was the one that hit the car. And I was not fucking with it. I walked away for a couple minutes, for like 20 minutes, honestly, because my cousin was just wanted to keep lying and lying. One thing I don't do, bitch, I do not value fucking lying. I don't. So as I walked away, I called my mom and I told her everything that happened. My cousin ended up calling the police, pretending to be me, saying more lies, saying, oh, I woke up and my car is gone. So basically, she just wanted to tell the police that the car was stolen and that it wasn't us who hit the car. Basically just wanted to lie that it was someone else who stole my car and ended up doing all that damage. Yeah, I was on the phone with my mom. I told her everything that happened. Mind you, my mom already doesn't like this cousin. She already knew she's a bad influence on me. So when I told her, she was mad, okay? She ended up coming to pick me up that night. When she came that night, I told my cousin, like, oh, my mom's picking me up. And then my cousin asked me, so what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I'm telling the truth. And when I said that, girl, she was mad as fuck. She was like, all right, bet. And mind you, I never see my cousin like that. I was dumb for leaving that night without taking all my things out my car, and I'll tell you in a second because I ended up leaving that night with my mom because a bitch was scared, didn't know what to do. I left my car at that apartment complex, and mind you, I moved out, so everything that I had moved out with was in my car. Long story short, my cousin and her friend's boyfriend stole everything out of my car. All of my belongings, everything that I invested in, everything that I moved out with, bags of clothes, all my bags, all my shoes, jewelry, hair stuff, cosmetics, everything that was in there, gone. Everything valuable, gone. Mind you, I was over here thinking my cousin would never do that. Like, that everyone was telling me she would do that. She would do me dirty. And I was like, over here being in denial. Like, no, she's my cousin. She would never do me like that. She did. She did. And mind you, I didn't even find this out until 5 days later after my car went to the tow yard. So that night when they stole everything, the police came, check out my car. That's not even the worst part. After they had stole my things, they had set me up. They had left all their alcohol bottles on top of my car to make it look like I was drinking and driving, and I just left the scene. That was their plan, to set me up, made it look like it was all my doing. And it's crazy because that night I went back to go get my things. I didn't get a chance to go up to my car to get them because the police were already outside. Obviously, I'm not gonna go fucking up to my car when there's police outside of my car. But I seen all the alcohol bottles on top of my car. It looked like a whole setup, but this was when I still didn't know they had took everything out my car. They stole everything in my car. After that night, my car got towed. 5 days later, my dad got it at the tow yard, and then I was over here thinking, oh, all my stuff is gonna be in my car still. Da, 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 da. No, everything was gone. Everything was gone. And you're probably asking, like, well, how do you know if they took it or not? Like, what if the tow people just threw them all the things away? No, they didn't. You know why? Because my cousin and her dumbass friend were stupid enough to go post on their Instagram showing off in my things, showing off in my clothes, my jewelry. Like, sweetie, what? Like, did you forget we have mutuals that follow me and you? Like, you think they're not gonna come tell me and show me all the pictures you've been posting? Like, bitch, it's not even the next day and you're out here wearing my clothes, my underwear, bitch. Did you even wash them? It just blows me. Like, these bum ass bitches really popped off in my clothes literally the next day. So I had confronted her, like, oh my god, why would you do that? I know you took my shit, like, give it back. And she was over here acting like hella clueless, and she was saying, oh my god, who would do that? Like, they really took her shit, like acting like she wasn't the one who took my shit. Like, bitch, I literally know what the fuck you did. Why do you keep lying? And she's known for lying. She's a pathological liar. Like, girl, like, after that night, we haven't spoke since that night. Since after I confronted her about taking all my shit. Mind you, the camera that I once had to film all my YouTube videos, she stole that. She stole everything. Everything that I worked hard for, gone out the drain. Long story short, a couple weeks later, boom, I had court. I went to court like 4 times. My lawyer basically telling me like it's better to just do the community service. But first, they were trying to have me go to jail for like 60 months to 2 years. They said if I would have took my case to trial, it would have been more risk. If I took my case to trial, even though I do have proof that it wasn't me who was driving my car, you know who you are. And you know what you did. God knows what you did. And you know you're gonna get your karma for what you did. And I believe heavily in that because I am a changed woman and I'm so deeply close and rooted in God. You're gonna get what you deserve. And so after that, my car was done for, and now I don't got my car. After that night, we just stopped talking. We don't talk anymore. We don't speak to each other. I made a promise to myself that I was gonna stop fucking with her. And sometimes, a month after, she literally posted on her close friends, which literally people that I follow were on her close friends. Don't think the people who follow you or that follow me are not gonna show me what you're posting. So she had posted saying, oh, I miss my cousin, but I had to do that bitch sleaze. Actually, like, talking about someone you love and how you could do someone you love wrong and you think that makes you look cool or higher, like, admitting you can do wrong to someone you love is crazy to me. And mind you, I did everything for that girl, and this is what I get in return. But you know, in the end, I had everything to lose and she had nothing to lose. So she just had gotten out of jail. Mind you, I just graduated college, got my license. I had a whole life ahead of me. My lesson from that is to just don't fuck with bum bitches who are below you. Don't fuck with bum bitches who you don't look up to. If they're not doing shit that you want to do in life, why are you hanging out with them? This bitch wanted to be a stripper. I'm over trying to be a businesswoman. I can't let no bum bitch fuck up my life for that. And the fact that she asked me to lie for her friend is insane. But hey, bitches are like that, you know? It's been, what? I don't even know how long it's been. This all happened in June. 6-9 months maybe. Literally days after the crash happened, she blocked me. So that just says a lot. That just says everything. Like, that just shows how guilty she is, and her friend too. But you know, it's okay. I'm not tripping because everything that I had, I can get back tenfold, bitch. You had to steal to get those things. Anything that's gone, I could get back. So I'm not even tripping. That shit is in God's hands. Only God knows what happened that night, and I'm gonna let God handle that. You know, there's no need to get revenge. Another time before all this had happened, she literally set someone up while I was in my car. Didn't tell me anything. Her and her friend set somebody up while I was in my car. They were outside somewhere doing whatever. I was in my car chilling because, you know, I don't like being in the cuts. I don't like being outside. I literally stayed in my car, just waiting for them to be done, whatever. They literally hopped in my car talking about, cousin, drive. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what happened? Tell me. And she was just like, drive. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere until you fucking tell me what happened. And she was like, I just set this up. Drive. And I was like, what the fuck? I just drove. Like, I just can't believe, like, someone you love could just put you in like certain situations like that. It's like the principle of shit, like putting me in a dangerous situation when you know I'm not fucking like that. And she knows why she didn't fucking tell me anything, because she knows how square I am or how green as fuck I am. She was like, cousin, I didn't tell you because you're green, you're square, like you don't even know any of this, like, but you still proceeded to put me in that situation, right? But you live and you learn, and I will not be talking to her or fucking with her again, because that's not even the first time I've seen a red flag from her. Like, even when we were in middle school, high school, like, I would always see a lot of red flags I would notice she would do to me, but I just shrugged it off, because, you know, it's like, it was just little shit, like, you know, then again, it's my fault for ignoring all the red flags. That's why it's so important, when you notice something, act on it. And when someone tells you who they are, believe it. Don't just walk away from a red flag just because you want it to be green. I tolerated so much shit from her just because of the fact that she was my cousin. I just tolerated it because she was my cousin. But if it was any other bitch, I'm out. But I was willing to go to the moon and back for that girl. Like, she was my ride or die. Did I think I would have went through that? No. Did I think she would ever do me like that? No, I didn't. It's just the fact how you could just steal from your own blood, set up your own blood, and just do somebody grimy to someone you love, who would have done anything for you, who literally did everything for you. And yeah, that's just a lesson learned, and I hope someone can learn from my experience. If you have anybody in, you know, your friend circle or your family circle, and you've been noticing like red flags, but you tolerate it just because, you know, they're family or they're just your friend or you've been close for years, girl, let that person go. If they're not benefiting you in some type of way, if you don't see them trying to help you or help you grow to be a better person, if they always just want to take you out to party and just do stuff that won't fucking help you out in life, let them go. Girl, I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. It is not worth your life, your future, your time. And coming from somebody who almost went to jail for something that I didn't do. But then again, I believe in karma. I heavily believe in karma, so I know I don't even need to do anything. Like, she's gonna get her karma, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. It could have been the next day she got her karma. It could be in 2 years, 10 years. She is going to get her karma when God decides it's time. A little birdie told me that she's doing good, and that's good for her. But that'll only catch up to her. It'll only catch up to her. You know, I'm glad she's doing good now, but it's gonna catch up to her someday, and she'll know. I low-key forgot how to do my makeup. I've been not done my makeup in a long time. Yeah, I hope somebody watching this can learn from my experience. Do not go through what I had to learn. It's not worth it. She was a bad influence, and now I could see why. Now I could see that, where everyone told me like how bad she was for me. And for so long I defended her because I loved her, and it didn't matter to me what she did or what she decided to do, or just because she's not like me that I didn't want to fuck with her or hang out with her. Like, she understood me in a way no one else could have, and she was always there in a way no one else was. So did I care what everyone was telling me? No. But then it came back to bite me in the ass in the end, because she did me dirty how everyone told me she would. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And cousin, if you're watching this video, I hope everything that you did was worth it. I hope it was worth our relationship, our bond that we had, everything that we had together, everything that we experienced with each other. Those times you came to my house for help and I was there every single time. I hope it was all worth it. But I'm not worried about it, because you will get your karma, whenever that is. Yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I've never did story times, and I kind of liked it. I kind of like yapping. If you guys want another story time, leave that in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I don't mean I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep